Welcome to VNT. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more breaking updates. China has unveiled a staggering $50 billion plan to construct a brand new canal, an engineering feat that could rival the world's most iconic waterways. This ambitious project is not just about moving earth and water. It's about fundamentally altering the landscape of international trade and logistics for decades to come. The canal is envisioned as a bold move to reshape global trade routes, offering a new artery for the movement of goods between continents. If successful, it could shift the balance of maritime power and redefine how products travel from Asia to the rest of the world. For China, this isn't just another infrastructure project. It's a strategic play to secure the nation's exports, ensuring that Chinese goods can reach global markets without being at the mercy of unpredictable bottlenecks or foreign-controlled routes. By investing in this canal, China is taking a proactive step to safeguard its economic future and maintain its position as the world's manufacturing powerhouse. By bypassing traditional maritime choke points, those narrow, congested passages that can easily become blocked or restricted, China aims to achieve greater strategic autonomy. This canal would allow the country to control its own supply chains, reducing vulnerability to international disputes, piracy, or sudden disruptions. Designed to accommodate the world's largest container ships, the canal promises not only faster and more efficient transit, but also significant cost savings for shipping companies. With fewer delays and a more direct route, goods could move between Asia and the West with unprecedented speed and reliability. Recent years have exposed the fragility of existing routes like the Suez and Panama Canals. Political turmoil, accidents, and even climate change, such as droughts lowering water levels, have caused costly delays and highlighted the urgent need for alternatives. China's canal is a direct response to these vulnerabilities, offering a stable and reliable alternative for the trillions of dollars in trade that flow between East and West. It's a statement of intent, signaling China's determination to lead in global infrastructure and trade. This project is more than just a waterway. It's a cornerstone of China's broader strategy. By complementing the Belt and Road Initiative, the canal cements China's central role in global commerce, connecting continents and creating new opportunities for economic growth and cooperation. With this massive investment, Beijing isn't just building infrastructure, it's redrawing the map of world trade, setting the stage for a new era in global connectivity and economic influence. Over 80% of global trade moves by sea, making the world's oceans the highways of international commerce. Every day, thousands of ships crisscross the globe, carrying everything from electronics and clothing to food and fuel. These vessels form a vast, interconnected network that keeps store shelves stocked and factories running. Shipping routes are the arteries of the world economy, pumping goods and resources between continents. Without them, modern life as we know it would grind to a halt. Ports bustle with activity as containers are loaded and unloaded, each one representing a link in the global supply chain. Disruptions, whether from blockages, delays, or political disputes, can trigger shortages and price spikes worldwide. A single ship stuck in a canal can ripple across the globe, causing delays that affect everything from car manufacturing to grocery store inventories. The fragility of these routes means that even minor incidents can have major consequences. These routes enable complex supply chains, connecting factories in China to consumers everywhere. Products often travel thousands of miles, passing through multiple ports and hands before reaching their final destination. This intricate dance of logistics is only possible because of reliable maritime pathways. Choke points like the Suez Canal and Strait of Malacca are critical, yet vulnerable. These narrow passages handle a huge share of global shipping, making them strategic hotspots. Any disruption here can send shockwaves through international markets, highlighting their importance and fragility. For China, whose economy depends on exports, secure shipping lanes are vital for stability and growth. The country's factories rely on these routes to send goods abroad and to import essential raw materials. Any threat to these lifelines could undermine China's economic ambitions. Any threat to these routes is a threat to China's economic future. Leaders and business executives closely monitor global shipping conditions, knowing that a single disruption could have far-reaching effects on jobs, prices, and growth. That's why Beijing is investing billions to create new, more secure pathways. From building new ports to financing alternative canals, China is working to reduce its dependence on vulnerable routes and ensure its goods can always reach the world. It's a calculated move to control the lifelines of its economy. By shaping the flow of global trade, China aims to protect its interests and maintain its position as a manufacturing powerhouse. In a world of uncertainty, diversifying shipping options is a matter of national survival. As global tensions rise and new challenges emerge, the ability to adapt and secure these vital routes will determine which nations thrive in the decades to come. Global shipping arteries like the Suez and Panama Canals are under strain from conflict and climate change. Houthi attacks have made the Red Sea a high-risk zone, forcing ships to detour around Africa, adding weeks and millions in costs. The Panama Canal faces severe drought, limiting ship traffic and causing massive delays. These disruptions expose the vulnerability of relying on a few outdated passages. Built for a different era, these canals can't handle today's megaships or modern threats. The result? Constant delays, higher costs, and supply chain chaos. For China, these risks justify the massive investment in a new canal. It's not just an expense, it's insurance against a world in permanent crisis. China's strategy isn't limited to one canal, it's a multifaceted approach that spans continents and climates. It's also eyeing the Arctic as a new shipping frontier, a region once considered too hostile for regular navigation. Melting ice is opening the Northern Sea Route, a passage that was previously locked in ice for most of the year. This route offers a shortcut between Asia and Europe that can cut transit times by up to 40%, significantly reducing the distance ships need to travel. China's Polar Silk Road is quickly becoming a reality, with high-profile voyages planned and significant investments in icebreaker ships. The Arctic route is risky, but promises huge savings in time and fuel, making it an attractive option despite the challenges. By developing both the canal and Arctic passage, China is not just relying on one route but creating multiple pathways for its goods. This strategy allows China to hedge its bets and diversify its options, ensuring that it can adapt to changing global conditions. This dual approach challenges the old order of global logistics, which has long been dominated by traditional routes and players. Technology and climate change are creating new paths, reshaping the landscape of international trade. This shift is altering the balance of power, giving new players like China a significant advantage. China's comprehensive strategy ensures its goods reach global markets, no matter the obstacles, by leveraging both traditional and emerging routes. It's not just reacting to changes, it's actively shaping the future of shipping, setting the stage for a new era in global trade. While most shipping giants avoid the Red Sea due to attacks, Chinese vessels keep sailing through. This gives Chinese car carriers a major edge, reaching Europe up to 18 days faster and at lower cost. Analysts believe Beijing has secured a tacit agreement with Houthi militants, likely via Iran, to protect Chinese ships. This creates a two-tier security system. Chinese vessels enjoy safe passage while others face danger or detours. It's a striking example of China using diplomacy and influence to protect its interests far from home. For Chinese automakers, this VIP lane is a powerful tool to outcompete rivals in Europe. China's approach, negotiation over confrontation, boosts its soft power and global leadership image. China's proposed canal is a generational leap beyond the Suez and Panama canals. The Suez is vulnerable to Middle East instability. The Panama depends on dwindling freshwater. Both were built for smaller ships in a different world. China's canal will handle the largest vessels, with advanced engineering to withstand climate and geopolitical risks. Unlike the neutral Suez and Panama, China's canal will prioritize its own strategic interests. Tolls, operations, and development will align with Beijing's goals, giving it leverage over global trade. This project marks a shift from Western to Asian dominance in global infrastructure. It's not just a new route, it's a symbol of a new era in world power. The canal embodies the economic realignment from the Atlantic to the Pacific. Global shipping is shaped by geopolitics as much as geography. US-China trade tensions have led to new tariffs and fees, disrupting established trade flows. China, Canada, Mexico, and the EU have retaliated, creating uncertainty and forcing companies to reroute shipments. In this volatile environment, China's canal and Arctic strategies are defensive moves to insulate its economy. By controlling its own routes, China aims to reduce vulnerability to US pressure. The world may split into competing trade blocs, each with its own shipping networks. The map of global trade is being redrawn by politics, not just by land and sea. China's grand projects are a bet that controlling trade routes means controlling the future.